The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Morrow. He completes it right side away. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Morrow. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
He'll get that out to the flat to right.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Paul ought to give up the middle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
2nd and 9. Here's Lance.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. To throw, it's Rodgers. Going right back to Fant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Breece Hall.
A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun, Morrow.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, Morrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one.
And got his man complete. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 60 yards.
And the Jets will
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. They'll try the right side here with White. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They go right back to White here on first down.
Down at the 25.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Morrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. Here's the Jets punter now. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. White, he'll try the left side.
And able to get this to the 31.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 23. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On third and short, going with their tight end. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 13 and also a first down. White running to the left. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll leave this one for White.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Pushing his way through.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. There he goes, right side.
Down the right sideline. Breece Hall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece this hole with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Red cycle.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, here's White. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Off play action. Morrow. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin,
36 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. To throw is Rodgers.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Buchanan. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Now Rodgers. This to Hines on the drop-off. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down and 3.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They start the drive with White. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To throw on second down. Morrow looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing on first down. Morrow looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, a run from White. It is going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
52 blaster. Slide through.
Lance now on first down. And check down completes a haul.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. And quickly they get to the line. In motion right is Wilson.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jets on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Ready?
Now Lance.
Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Come on, come on.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw into the hands of Fan. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run with Hall. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Abanikanda will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're able to return this all the way up to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
23 yards on the play. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Morrow under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Gets the check down throw to White.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Rodgers looking to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now it's Rodgers. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,